Welcome to our class on Python operators. Let's start with arithmetic operators, okay? And we'll be talking about several types of arithmetic operators. The first is the addition operator, all right? The addition operator is used to add variables, okay? Then we have the subtraction operator. Okay, these are types of arithmetic operators. We also have the multiplication operator. Then we have the division operator. We then have the floor division operator. The floor division operator is written with 2 forward slash. The floor division returns the largest integer. So we will do coding examples to demonstrate this, okay? Then we have the modulus operator. The modulus operator is written with percentage. So it is also called the remainder operator. It is used to get a remainder of a division, okay? We are going to see that in our practical illustration. Then last but not the least, in the arithmetic operator, we have the exponential operator. Let's start coding to demonstrate these operators, okay? Let's say we have bread slices. The bread slices will be equals to, say we have 5, okay? We say another variable, say other slices, and this other slices is equals 3. So we declare a variable called total slices, and total slices will be equal bread slices plus, that is the addition operator now, other slices. So if we want to see the addition of the bread slices with the other slices, we are going to now print what? We will be printing total slices, okay? Notice that I'm using the underscore to separate the two words so that they serve as just one word, okay? So if we run this code, what do you think our output will be? Our output will be 8, right? So let's work on the subtraction operator. We are just going to copy these variables we had declared here and paste them here. So let's enter a new variable called balance, and we want to know the balance if we take other slices from bread slices, right? Basically, subtraction, right? So we'll say bread slices minus other slices. We want to see our answer in our output, right? So we'll use a print function, say print open parentheses, and we'll say balance. And we are printing balance because the balance will give us the result of bread slices minus other slices, okay? So let's run this code and see our answer. I see we have 2. So that is how the subtraction operator works. The multiplication operator just multiplies 2 or more variables, right? So let's enter a new code and write the comment multiplication. So we'll still copy these variables down and create a new variable called multiple and say equals bread slices multiplied by other slices. Okay, so we want to print our answer. Okay, so we'll say print multiple, okay, as we have it here in this variable. So we'll go ahead and run this code. So you'll see that our answer is going to be the multiplication of 5 by 3. So we are multiplying 5 by 3. So our output is 15. So that is just what the multiplication operator does. Then we have the division operator, okay? So the division operator here just does the simple division, right? So let us just exemplify that and see, okay? We say division operator. So let us enter these same variables and say we want to have a division, okay? Let's just create, say, a new variable called div, okay? Say equals. Let us divide bread slices by other slices, right? We'll say bread slices divide by other slices, okay? So to get our answer, we'll use the print function again and say print what? This variable, Okay. All right. So we are just using this. You could use any variable to test this out. Okay. So if we run this code, you are going to see it will be 5 divided by 3. Okay. That is what our answer will be. And this is our answer. So we are going to use this same to discuss the floor division and the modulus so that it becomes very clear. Okay. So let's create another for floor division, right? For floor division, we will still enter this same code, okay, so that we see the examples clearly here, okay, so that I want you to see the difference. Let us now add a second forward slash, which represents floor division, right? And we say print this variable, okay, right? Because this variable basically divides bread slices by other slices using the floor division operator, right? So let us run this code and see what our answer will be. You see our answer is 1. When we started this, we described floor division as the division that returns the largest integer. So the largest integer there is 1, okay? And you see it returns the largest integer. So let's try modulus now. So say hashtag modulus, okay? And so we are going to use this same example and we'll be changing this to percentage, which represents the modulus. So let us go ahead and print our results, okay, using this variable now. So remember I said this now, you could change this to X if you like, to any variable. It's just that remember to make sure that you refer to it here as X. All right. So let's go ahead and run this and you see what modulus does. Now we have 2. We said modulus is the remainder operator, right? And it is used to get a remainder of a division. So if we say 5 divided by 3, you know that 5 will divide 3, right? You can take 3 out of 5 once, then you have a balance of 2, right? Last but not the least will be the exponential operator. So let us use the same code that we've written here. For the exponential operator, we use double multiplicator sign as the exponential, okay? So this will be written as 5 exponential 3, right? So if we print x, we are going to get our results. Let's print the variable x and you will see our result. So we have this. So if you go to your calculator and calculate 5 to the power of 3, you are going to get the same answer. All right, so that is that for arithmetic operators. So let us look at the logical operators now, okay? So now we'll be looking at the logical operators, okay? Now for the logical operators, we'll be looking at the and or operators. So let's start with the and operator, okay? The AND operator returns true if both conditions tested are met. For instance, let's look at this example now and say age is equal to 20. Then we say time is equals to say 20.5. We are using a 24-hour time. Then let's declare this variable, say is weekend equals, let's say false, okay? Then we want to say or to check if the person is of age to watch a movie during the weekend, right? We declare variable, say can watch, okay? And that variable will be equals. So we'll say age greater than or equal to 13. Then we'll say and. Now, the use of the and operator, we'll say time is less than or equal 21, right? So let us print, and we're printing using the F string, okay? So the F string provides an easy and convenient way to embed Python expressions inside a string literal for formatting. It is an effective way to pass a variable inside a string. So we want to say can watch the movie, okay? So we write the string can watch the movie. Remember, I would say it's an effective way to pass a variable inside a string, right? And so we can basically use our curly braces here now and impute this can watch variable, right? So just impute that can watch variable here. we are imputing inside a string. Let's not forget. And then close the string here. You can see, right? So we are imputing this variable within this string can watch the movie, okay? So let's go ahead and run this code and see. Yes, it can watch the movie. True. Why true? Because age is greater than 13 and the time is less than 21, right? If you look at this now, this time is actually less than 21, isn't it? And the age is greater than 13, isn't it? And so they said can watch the movie. If for any reason these both conditions weren't true, it will have been false. In fact, let us take this same code and write for the OR operator. Okay, so let's enter the code and paste this and say OR. Okay, let's work with the OR operator. So we'll be changing this AND to OR, right? So this is just for example. So now I want to change one condition to be false, right? Just one, because both conditions here actually match this. You may not really see what we are talking about. Let's say greater than, for instance. You know now that this time originally is less than 21. And now we are saying time should be greater than 21, right? But here, age is 20. So this definitely satisfies age. So one of the condition is true and one is false. So for the OR picks either condition. So once any of the condition is true, it returns true. That is what the OR does, okay? So if we run this, we are still going to see true. Why are we seeing true? We are seeing true because at least one of the condition is true. Let's discuss the membership operator. For the membership operator, we'll be focusing on the in and not in membership operator, okay? So let's look at it this way now. Say we have a list of smoothie, okay? So we'll say smoothie, and remember what we discussed about lists. So let's say banana, right? Then we will also have spinach, right? Then we'll say mango, okay? Then we have another, say allergens. Okay, we'll say allergens. We'll be using curly braces. And the allergens are peanut, milk, and say soy, right? Okay, then let's have, say, has allergen, and we'll say equals any, open parentheses. We'll say item in, right? The in for the in operator, right? We'll say in allergen for item in smoothie, okay? For item in smoothie. Let's have is tropical, say equal mango in, using the in operator, smoothie, or pineapple in smoothie, okay? So we are going to be printing using the F string. So we'll say print, we'll use the F string, we'll say dangerous, say dangerous, question mark, open curly braces, say has allergens. Remember the has allergens variable here. Then let us print F string, say tropical flavor, and let's impute is tropical. Let's impute is tropical. Okay, so let's explain this now. So we had a lazy smoothie, right? Say the smoothie has banana, spinach, and mango. So we have a variable allergens that has peanut, milk, and soy, isn't it? So we declare another variable, say has allergen, and we are using, we say any item, right? In, the focus is in the in operator of the membership operator, right? In allergen, make sure you go through your codes, right? Because you see that this allergen has S and the allergens we wrote here does not. So it doesn't look at it as the same variable. So we have to add S, okay? So for item in smoothie. So we now had another, say is tropical, we'll say mango, right? In smoothie, or pineapple in smoothie. Remember what we did with the logical operator, the and the or, right? In this case, we are saying when mango is in the smoothie, we'll say it has tropical flavor. If pineapple is in a smoothie, we'll say it has tropical flavor. Okay, either of these two. Okay, let's go ahead and print and see. So in this case, is it dangerous? It will be dangerous if any of the item in allergens is in the smoothie, isn't it? Say this person is allergic to peanut, milk, and soy. However, the smoothie does not have peanut, neither does it have milk, neither does it have soy, right? Because there is none of the item from allergens in smoothie, the smoothie is not dangerous to the person. However, here we have mango at least, right, in the smoothie. So it returns true for tropical flavor. All right, so let's look at the identity operator. And we'll be looking at two identity operators. And these two identity operators include the is and is not. All right, so let us exemplify this. So we have a list called original list. So original list equals buy milk, pay bills, and then we now say copied list. Let's create another variable called copied list, and we say copied list is equal original list.copy. So we have another called reference list. So reference list is now equals original list. So let us test the identity operator is, and we say print copied list is original list. So if we print this, what do you think our output will be? So let's have a second. We'll say print reference list is original list. What do you think our outputs will be? So let's print this and see our output. So you see, copied list is not original list. And now we have reference list equals original list. So it's true that we can say that here reference list is original list. But assuming we use the is not identity operator here, this will become true, right? Because copied list is not original list. Okay, so you see we are going to have true. So the is basically checks or asks the question, is the original list and the copied list exact same list in memory? That is what it checks, right? It also checks if reference lists and original list are the exact same list in memory. Okay, it's not does the opposite. It asks the question, is this a separate list? For instance, our copied list here is a separate list from the original list. So let's look at the ternary operator. Let's add our code. Here we want to exemplify by creating the variable customer. And say customer equals say 47, right? And let's say the store capacity, right? Store capacity equals say 50. So we want to create another say status. Okay, say status equals. We want to say busy, right? And if it's busy, busy will show with a red icon. To get access to the emojis on your window, you'll press the window plus period button on your PC, on your window PC. If you are using Mac, use Command Control Space to get access to your emoji. Okay, so let's just input this, right? So we'll now say if customer is greater than or equal to 45, else quiet, and we'll be using the green now. So say window and period. So let's use the green. So we'll use this, okay? So let's print status. What do you think our output will be? If you look at it here, we say customer is 47, our store capacity is 50, okay? So if customer is greater than or equal to 45, so let's run this code and see what our output will be. Our status is busy if customer is greater than or equal to 45. So if we reduce this customer to 41, we won't be satisfying this condition, right? So if we rerun this code, it's going to be quiet, right? So we'll be looking more into the conditional statements, if, else in future class, okay? All right, let's look at the assignment operators. And we have several types of assignment operators. We have the equals, the plus equals, the minus equals, times equals, and divided equals. Let us enter some codes to describe this. Let's say total, say a variable total equals 0, right? And we say total again plus equals 3.99, okay? Total again plus equals 2.50, okay? We say total now multiply equals 0.9, okay? All right. Let's say here, before we bought anything, our total was 0. Now, let's say we bought bread at $3.99, and bread, let's make it a comment so that we won't have any problem running our code. Let's say we bought bread at $3.99. You know, our total at this point will be $3.99, right? And here we bought milk, right? So we bought milk at $2.50, okay? So now we are having a discount. Say we want to apply a discount. So let's say this is a discount. So we'll be using an F string. So say print F string. So say total, okay? And we will use N for Naira. And now we'll open curly braces, and now our variable total, right? But this time we want total to be in 2 decimal places, okay? So we'll say 2F, right? If we run this code, you'll find out that it will be a total of this. So it's going to add this and multiply it by 0.9, right? And we can basically run and see our output. Calculate it manually, you see that it's going to give you the same result. So it is like 0 plus 3.99 plus 2.50 total multiplied by 0.9. Okay, so that is what it is. The total of this will be 6.49. So if we multiply this by 0.9, we are going to get 5.84. If we make this, say 3 in 3 decimals and we run this, we are going to get 5.841, just as you get it in your calculator manually. Okay? Remember to subscribe, share it to as many people as possible to join this learning challenge. Okay?